Yo, what is good, guys? Back again with another video. And today's concept is greed. So, back again with the psychology video. This one's a big one. Because it is a mistake. I'd say it's the most common mistake traders do. And I'm going to show you a couple examples as to how people... I'll show you a couple of examples as to how people actually achieve this. Because this is something I don't wish on anyone to have practices within. Because the problem with greed, right? Trading, I know it sounds so silly. I don't want you guys to be looking at the numbers side of trading. Okay? When you come to the markets, I want you guys to be in this mindset of understanding, okay, where is price going to today? Okay? How can I execute off price and predict its movements? I don't want you guys coming into the markets thinking, okay, here we are, gonna do some crazy Rick Ross thing, millionaire by the end of Friday. Okay? We're gonna hit a 1 to 10 RR trade, and we're gonna be, you know what? Screw it. We're going to the Porsche dealership. No, I don't want you guys doing that. Okay? Because again, it's a game of probabilities, and within this game of probabilities, I want you guys to understand that risk to reward ratio. It's self-explanatory. It's pretty self-explanatory because this is how much you're risking, which is usually 1%, and your wins are 5 times the amount of what you're risking. Simple. Obviously, the bigger the number, the more rewards. But also, the bigger the number, the less probable your trade's going to hit. So, with greed, you will be thinking about the money side of things. And that's not good, because we're traders. Okay? Rather than predicting price action. My shift is not working for some reason. Shift. Oh. Okay, that's the problem with greed. We're thinking about the money side of things rather than price action. And here we are getting carried away with the skill rather than the rewards. So, seeking early rewards and instant gratification. Delay it. Links back to the other psychology video. Because if we get greedy and let's say we do hit some crazy movement and we do hit this 1 to 10 RIR. Oh, not RIR. Bloody thinking about the gym too much. RR. Okay, risk to reward. And that's the problem, because with this, you're probably going to be losing 70% of your trades. Because I used to be that trader. I'm going to prove it to you. Because why do I have the audacity to be speaking about this stuff when I've got proof? Look, we had 5 pip stop loss, 3 take profits. Look at that, a 1 to 22. Cannot tell me that's some crazy trading right there. And okay, it did hit. That day we had made, this is on a 10k. This was on the funded as well. Like, yeah. That day we we revived the account. I was down 5%. And from that one trade, we had, this is the step 2. We did hit that trade. Took long. And yeah, I had like a 30% win rate, I think. From that trade alone, it was 824 on a 10k. 8%. And I could have honestly made the same amount from that week if I didn't take as many losses and had more probable trades. I could have won all my trades, had a bigger stop loss. And yeah, because the problem with having such a tight stop loss and a system that aims for that high risk, high rewards is you are going to lose. So with greed, understanding, well, still in caps, intentions, right? Because that was just my strategy at the time. And it's not sustainable. Because the big wins aren't the ones that are going to separate you from other traders. It's the consistent wins, let's say 1 to 2, 1 to 2, risk to reward, 1 to 3, you know, those are the ones that are going to be getting you the, yeah, these are the ones that are going to be getting you the, you know, crazy money, because you can do it long term. Okay, this is short term. This is, oh look, we get price. I really need you guys to understand this, because in order for us to catch this whole move, chances of us just going boop and then going up are far less more probable compared to doing that, you know, because we've got more room to work with. We've got this safety net. So yeah, and along with greed, this is where you start letting emotions get the best of you, and that's the problem, because you just want to make it. I understand you want to make it, but the problem with that is you start letting emotions get the best of you, and yeah, failures come in. More room for failure. So with this, I want you guys to understand this is more sustainable than this. Okay? Especially when market conditions are bad. This is going to save you. This is what's going to give you that generational wealth. This is what's going to get you the gambling wealth, which you could say is more, but with this, you'll lose your money just like that. Because what's stopping you within like 5 seconds of you being stopped out, whether we have a bit longer. Okay? And people say trading is risky. It is risky. As long as you take an approach that's more risky. So this mitigates less risk. Yeah, no. So yeah, I want you guys to get into the habits of understanding probabilities, because if you were to trade 10 times, how many times will one trade hit if you were to trade like this? Because we want to keep our win rate as high as possible. Okay? Because the lower your win rate is, even though you might hit big trades like this, the more it has on your psychology, because you start doubting yourself, you get in the spiral thinking, is trading really meant for me? So we want to avoid things like that, because you start blaming mistakes that you've done that were so obvious. And yeah. So I'm not saying go for low RR trades all the time. Maybe take profits, or to the point where, okay, a 1 to 6 is your final TP. Okay? You have free take profits, you start setting stop loss to break even, all that stuff. So, yeah. I think that covers everything for greed. Because if we do seek money within the markets early on, then it's only gonna have worse impact on ourselves, because we're just thinking about that money, We're not actually enjoying. I mean, it's not really the most enjoyable thing, but we're not here to learn, because greed comes from this emotion of disparity. And yeah, I want you guys to practice delayed gratification. You know what? Homework. Go watch the delayed gratification video again. It's only a 10-minute video, I think. So go watch that again. That's your homework for today's episode. So yeah, catch you guys on the next one, where we will be getting into daily bias. And yeah, from there we'll be starting the trading strategy very soon. So catch you guys on the next one. Take care.